Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tyler Glasnow is the man on the mound for the Pirates. In this contest, what's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
The 0-1 pitch. High pop up. Harrison is there. 1 down.
Batting second here.
Stepping up now, number 27. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Harold Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him? Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Starling Marte is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Josh Harrison comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. In is Joey Votto now. The matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Joey Votto
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Waiting on deck, there's Mike Napoli. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
batting fifth.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
Mike Napoli.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it's causing it to miss inside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Down.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he got him swinging. Josh Bell is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at a called strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor.
Leading off for Cleveland.
7-8-9, bottom of the
Taylor.
order set to go here in the
Michael
third.
Taylor.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freeze.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Buddy Bell is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, a diving stop to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth.
Digging
pitcher,
in,
number 47.
Ricky Nolasco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's John Jaso now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Another try at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Reynolds backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's David Freese to stand in. First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Tyler Glasnow, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. That's popped up out towards short right field. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Austin Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rodriguez into shallow center. He's there and records the first out. Now batting number 27. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
1-0.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 19.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Polanco shading to his right, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Leading off the 4th for the Pirates,
Josh Harrison is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 55.
Ready for another chance? Josh Bell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mike Napoli will start things out on the other side. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Mike Napoli now.
Leading off
He's
for
0 for
Cleveland.
1 thus far.
Catcher, Mike Napoli.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is under it. 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Polanco is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The left fielder number 3.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Taylor. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Leading up
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Sean Rodriguez. At the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Here's John Jaso now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bell.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The pitcher number 47. Ricky
Digging in for his
Nolasco.
second at-bat, Ricky Nolasco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting. The center
Here's
fielder,
Austin Jackson, the center
Austin
fielder.
Jackson.
3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they go down. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Baseman.
Good zip to the
David
fastball there by
Freese.
Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next for the
On its
Pirates.
way is pitch number
Pitcher.
75. Tyler Glasnow is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready
Center
for
fielder,
another
number
shot
6.
now. Starling Marte.
Starling
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Marte.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he got him
The batter,
swinging.
number 5,
Starling
second
Marte
baseman,
becomes out
Josh
number 2 this
Harrison.
inning. Josh Harrison is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready for another chance.
Leading off
Number
for Cleveland,
27. And
right
guys,
fielder,
7th
number
inning already.
27.
Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Polanco sprinting after it.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's going to put the ball in play, not known for power, but if you put it in the zone, he's probably going to make contact. Right there, another example of that.
In is Joey Votto now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Riding in once again, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading off for the Pirates, right
Andrew
fielder,
McCutchen is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
So he sets him down swinging. Andrew McCutchen is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Josh Bell stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside and low, 3-0. Had the green light, 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And they have taken the lead.
The left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. In now, Sean Rodriguez. Down the third baseline. Bell gloves it, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Coming to the plate now, John Jaso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side. Digging into Try it again. Omar Vizquel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's not stopping. He wants 3, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Michael Taylor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A runner in scoring position with none out. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third, but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Joaquin Benoit is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jordy Mercer is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Edwin Encarnacion will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's up and in for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco to the track, to the wall. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number
Digging in once
27.
again, number 27. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit hard on the ground to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Cleveland is on top. Brett Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. David Freese is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Jordy Mercer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, center fielder
Starling Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Matt is 1. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A beautiful nighttime shot there of downtown Pittsburgh as we're ready for what remains of this one from PNC Park. Wade LeBlanc enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Freese will put this away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mike Napoli now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. Mercer dives. What a stop. He is out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Polanco. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jackson ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. John Axford comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Edwin Encarnacion. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Victorious visiting team. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits,